point in middle school when you realized that maybe most towns don't have a public altar. Maybe some kids don't leave small tokens before the first day of school, or the morning of the SATs, or at the start of the spring track season to ensure a personal record in the 800 meters. But whatever, we did. The second thing our town was known for was the ladies of Hartwood. Set into the wall, watching over all the offerings, was a weathered, chipped carving of 4 women sitting side by side on a bench. They wore toga-type dresses and braid crowns, and most of their faces had broken off long ago, but you could still make out individual toes on their bare feet. We learned about them in elementary school and studied photos of each lady and what she was holding. A bird, a large urn spilling water, a cat, or possibly a dog. I was team cat. And something that looked like a book, but that we were told was a basket. No one was sure where the carving had come from, or how it ended up being used as a building block instead of on display in some old-fashioned sculptor's studio. Hence the benign worship, the practice of leaving offerings for the 4 mysterious and yet clearly powerful women. The ground at their feet became an altar. Olivia and her mom, Bonnie, visited the altar at the wall weekly, replenishing the goat milk or duck eggs or whatever was specific to that time of year. Bonnie Tiffin, in addition to being my mom's best friend since kindergarten, was an orthodox altar-goer, down to the marble mortar and pestle that she used to grind walnut shells before scattering them over the dirt. But offerings could be anything, really, as long as they were given with pure intentions. That day, in the reusable shopping bag sitting at my feet, we had brought wallet-sized copies of our senior pictures, tied together with friendship bracelet string, a thimble's worth of vodka that Olivia had swiped from her parents' bar card in a mason jar, a used round-trip ticket from Hartwood to New York Penn Station, and 2 carefully folded pages of loose-leaf paper with Olivia's personal requests to the ladies of Hartwood. The Volvo pulled off to the side of the road, as if it knew the way, which it practically did. We had done an offering like this every birthday since we were 12, a sort of friendship pact. It made me a little nauseous to think that this might be the last time we'd be together on her birthday. Olivia used her mom's gardening trowel to dig a small hole, and we took turns nestling our offerings inside. I poured the vodka on top of it all with a flourish. "Take these offerings," Olivia said, "and remember us kindly throughout the year. We are Olivia Tiffin, birthday girl, and Anna Kellogg, BFF," I said, just to be clear. I stepped forward to help Olivia fill in the hole, but she stopped me. "Wait, I almost forgot." She fished around in her jacket pocket and tossed a single wrapped condom on top of our vodka-soaked offerings. "Don't you think that would do more good if you kept it and, I don't know, used it?" I asked, my foot poised to kick the pile of dirt back into place. "It's symbolic," Olivia said. "For good health, for good times, for us all. You're welcome." "You sure you won't need it?" "If I keep it, I won't need it. That's how these things work." "Ironclad logic," I said. "Just bury it already." We started kicking dirt over the pile of hopes for our last semester of high school. I stamped down the dirt and smoothed the edges. I didn't want anyone to get an accidental peek, even though that was a major Walter taboo. As I surveyed our work, a bright green tendril of ivy, curling through a crack in the wall, caught my eye. It's not even spring yet. I let my eyes wander up the limestone slabs. Is winter disappearing too? When I turned back, Olivia was gone. I looked over at the car. No sign of her. My stomach did a swan dive. "Olivia?" I spun around, straining to hear my friend scream, imagining a trail of enormous paw prints leading to a den littered with mangled skeletons. "Olivia!" The third and more infamous thing